Brethren, lads, welcome back to Cossy's Arsenal podcast. My name is Cossy. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in all parts of the world. It's a new week. It's a brand new week. And in this week, we are set to have a lot of Arsenal dealings. A lot of Arsenal things are going to happen. We are expecting Gabriel Jesus to do his medicals today and be announced as an Arsenal player either on Tuesday or Wednesday just before our preseason. We'll talk about Matt Turner's announcement as well. 100 million this week is going to be spent on Lisandro Martinez and Rafinha. And also I will tell you about Rafinha deal off. It's absolute trash. All the reliable sources have now confirmed Rafinha to Arsenal is 100% on. And all the sources that were claiming that the Arsenal pulled out of that race, absolutely trash. They are absolute trash. I'm happy I didn't report about that on this podcast because it would have been heartbreaking, one, but it would have been absolute trash, right? Hit the like button. Let's get this video to 800 likes. It's a new week. Let's get the love up, above in the air, and also subscribe to the podcast. We are very close to 49. So by this week, if we can get to 49, that means by next week we'll be able to get to 50,000 subscribers. The family is growing massively. Right, let's get into it now. Yesterday, Fabrizio Romano with the final announcement he can ever give to an Arsenal fan on a Sunday, confirming that Gabriel Jesus, their 100% deal done. Personal terms agreed until 2027. 5-year deal until 2027 discussed. Of course, the only problem was a few details in the personal terms, like I reported yesterday in the morning, and in the evening it was agreed that Marcelo Pettinanti, the agent of Gabriel Jesus now, had come to terms with Edu and the transfer board and the transfer team at Arsenal Football Club on the price, on the bonuses, and on everything the player would cost to join Arsenal. So Gabriel Jesus, at the moment, I can confirm this morning, he is an Arsenal asset. He is an Arsenal player. We're just waiting for his medicals, and that is where we are going to be talking about today, because his medicals are also scheduled to happen today on this Monday. So according to sources, Gabriel Jesus will fly to London today, get his medicals done. Tuesday, that is when we expect the announcement on Wednesday. So we expect him to be announced either on Tuesday or Wednesday. Arsenal trying to wrap up this deal as early as possible so that the player can join up with the rest of the team for preseason. And also, I spoke about the fact that we do not have a lot of time to get these deals done. We have 1 month now to get the deals done before the beginning of the season. So Edu wants to get this one out of the way with Mikel Arteta, and then focus on Rafinha and Lisandro Martinez. But what I'm going to say, lads, there was very, very good work last week to make sure that deal goes through. I told you these deals take time. We've taken a whole week at personal terms and trying to agree a fee with Manchester City. The whole of last week trying to break down that transfer deal. And now it's finally out of the way. So welcome to the carpet, Gabriel Magalhaes. We expect his medicals to be done on Monday. Probably his media will be done on. The media will be done on Tuesday, and then announcement later on Tuesday or later on Wednesday. But of course, I do not rule out the prospect that he can be announced today. Like a couple of sources that were quite credible were pointing out that, look, Arsenal could announce the man on Monday. There is nothing, because look, on Saturday and Sunday, the Arsenal Twitter handle did not post anything. Now it is Monday. Have they put up anything? I'm not really sure. So the strategy would be, and of course this kind of speculative, but their strategy this time would be, don't post anything in 3 days and then just come back with a boom bang announcement for Gabriel Jesus, which I totally do not have a problem with. But before we get into a lot of excitement, let me clear the way as well on Rafinha. Now, a couple of sources yesterday, after Arsenal confirming that after Fabrizio Romano confirming that Arsenal have reached a total 100% agreement with the representatives of Gabriel Jesus on a transfer to Arsenal, a couple of sources started lying that Arsenal are out of the race for Rafinha. Now, this is the truth. Rafinha and Deco, the agent, are in Spain. They will have a meeting with FC Barcelona to decide and to listen to what Barcelona have to say on their final decision, right? Arsenal are 100% known out of the deal. I can confirm this from Fabrizio Romano's tweets 11 hours ago. I can confirm this from Ben Jacobs' tweets, again, almost 8 hours ago. Arsenal are leading the race for Rafinha. That is according to Ben Jacobs. Fabrizio Romano puts it very clearly. He has said Arsenal have scheduled a meeting with Leeds United this week. The deal is on. Arsenal 100% deal on. Arsenal will step up their interests this week in the player after completing Gabriel Jesus. That was according to David Ornstein, and we discussed that report on Sunday very clearly here on Cossy's Arsenal podcast. So the point here, lads, on Rafinha is, yes, he's in Spain, and a couple of clickbaiters thought, look, he's in Spain, so it's a deal close. It's a deal close to Barcelona, and Arsenal out of the race. Arsenal are not out of the race at this point in time. The only clubs out of the race for Rafinha are Chelsea and Tottenham Hotspur. Those clubs, for now, we will count them as clubs out of the race for Rafinha. But at the moment, I want to make this very clear. At the moment, Arsenal are believed to be leading the race for Rafinha. Talks are advancing. We have a meeting with Leeds United this week. The players already agreed to play for Arsenal, and the player agreeing to play for Arsenal doesn't mean that he cannot play for Barca, that he cannot play for Chelsea. He's agreed to he's agreed to the project Arsenal are proposing. Priorities is always Barcelona. It's gonna depend on whether on whether Ousmane Dembele moves from Barca or he doesn't. Barcelona have given him a new offer, and Barcelona are hoping, and they're very confident and optimistic, Ousmane Dembele will stay. The priority for Barcelona is Dembele to sign a new contract and not Rafinha to replace Ousmane Dembele. Rafinha would come in if Ousmane Dembele fails to sign. That is what is happening. And look, the way I look at this deal, and I don't know if this is actually if this makes any sense. Dembele's most preferred destination this summer, or most likely destination this summer, is Chelsea. Chelsea are closing in on Raheem Sterling, right? Right now, there are not so many clubs that are going to pay Ousmane Dembele the kind of wages he's asking for. 300, 400, 500k per week. There are not so many clubs that are going to tolerate and give such a player injury prone, that amount of money. So if he doesn't move to Chelsea, there are two options. He either moves to another club, probably at the moment, no interest from other clubs, or he stays at Barcelona. Xavi has already told him he is a priority and he would love to keep him at the side. So at the moment, Dembele is staying, Sterling is moving to Chelsea, Richarlison to Tottenham Hotspur, and Rafinha to Arsenal. Go Brazil this morning. I've also put it very, very clearly, and they have said Arsenal leading the rest for Rafinha. Deal is advanced. We are expecting a 65 million meeting between Arsenal and Leeds United. Leeds United are saying it's gonna be 65. Arsenal are believed to have 50 million guaranteed payments. We do not know if they do have add-ons as well, right? So at the moment, deal 100% on. Deal 100% on, right? I hope I've made that very, very clear. I hope I've really made that very clear, right? So let's get into the rest of the rest of what I prepared this morning, and that is the Matt Turner announcement. Fabrizio Romano confirmed that Matt Turner will be announced as an Arsenal player before Gabriel Jesus. So the confirmation means that Matt Turner's announcement either comes in simultaneously on the same date as Gabriel Jesus, or quite earlier than Gabriel Jesus. In my opinion, it should come earlier. It should come earlier. Just do it today. I mean, just post a few fake posters around our social media. I mean, look, I'm kidding. But just post a few posters around, and then write some notes around him. What are they gonna write about him? American goalkeeper, good with playing with his feet. What else? What else are they gonna tell us? I don't know, right? But Matana's announcement as well incoming this week, and it's gonna be the second signing for Arsenal, and then Gabriel Jesus will be the third. So do not be shocked if Matana is announced prior to the announcement of Gabriel Jesus. Now, this week we are expecting 100 million deals to be happening at Arsenal Football Club. This week is gonna be, I think, let me say, gargantuan. I don't know what's gonna happen, but what we are expecting this week is a 42 million bid for Lisandro Martinez. That is now confirmed. Ryan Taylor Sport reporting Arsenal are preparing their 42 million pound bid for Lisandro Martinez. Ajax have told us it's 45. It's 45. If you don't have 45, do not come close to this table. I'll punch you away. I'll blow you away. And Arsenal are very, very confident moving into the negotiation room with 42 million. In my opinion, if the price has been set at 42, even 40 can do it. Even 41 or 39 can do it. I think the offer we put in for Lisandro, which was 30 million euros initially, was way below sea level, and I understand that. And Ajax felt a little bit, you have a good offer, but I think you'll need 10 more million or something like 5 more million on that. So I won't be very surprised if Arsenal sign this guy for around 35 million, because with Ajax, they never set those high prices on their players. Look at Ryan Gravenberch. I'm disgusted. I'm absolutely disgusted that Ryan Gravenberch left Ajax for around 25. Is it 25? Actually, it could be 20 million guaranteed payments plus 5 million in add-ins. It's a disgrace. It's an absolute disgrace, right? So, Lisandro Martinez, I think it's Ajax telling us, no, come on, son, step up your offer. Let's see what you can do, and we can, I'll see what I can do for you. So this week, it's gonna be absolutely crucial. In the Lisandro Martinez deal. Also, Ben Jacobs confirmed that this week is going to be very crucial in the Rafinha deal, as Arsenal are expected to have a meeting with Leeds United, confirmed now by Fabrizio Romano. And he says, now, this week, we are either waiting for Barcelona to put an offer. If they do not put an offer, and that is what we are fighting for. That is what we are praying for. We are praying that Barca do not put in an offer for Rafinha. And I don't know. I mean, the guys could just activate the levers deal, and they have the money. But look, they have to buy Lewandowski. They have to buy Bernardo. We are still safe, but this week is going to be absolutely crucial when it comes to Arsenal and Rafinha. 65 is what is wanted. Arsenal are walking into the room with around 50, 55. Actually, our first bid was not bad. I looked at it, wasn't bad. It was 30 million plus. It was 30 million plus 15. Yeah, plus 15 in add-ons, which would be 45. So Leeds United understand that Arsenal are closer to their valuation. If Arsenal can add just 10 more million to the initial offer, for me the deal is broken. Yeah, the deal is broken. No one is gonna wait for Barca. Yeah, no one is gonna wait for Barca. Broke Barca out of the deal. Arsenal this week, absolutely amazing deals happening. So Lisandro, Rafinha, keep an eye on that. But the few announcements and the new announcements are also incoming. Gabriel Jesus and my man Matana will be announced as Arsenal players this week. Stay safe.